I remember the days I used to just complain about YouTube. I was making fucking diss tracks. Now I'm longing for those days back.
When you're in those days, they feel terrible until you realise, damn, YouTube privilege is a bitch.
Yeah, this is it. Starting this True News, we're going to talk about the terrorist attack in New Zealand. We're obviously sending our thoughts to the families of the victims. It's absolutely awful. You've really gone into this a little bit. You've watched the footage, and because the guy was he live streaming what he was doing?
It was quite sad to watch because you realise how many of the people who are in these situations are mentally ill people.
There's a lot of people out there who say if a person is from a certain country, they're a terrorist. If they're a white person, they're mentally ill. Now, we're not giving them a fucking break at all. If you believe killing people is going to get you into heaven, you're probably mentally ill and a terrorist.
First of all, there is the other side to it where these situations also bring the best of humanity out in some people. This woman was one of the bystanders who stepped in to help.
A nice guy on the other side, who was on the other side, he put 3 people in his car and took them to hospital. And the guy on the street, he was trying to ring his wife, the one I hit.
When the worst of humanity comes out, the best of humanity also comes Absolutely. Out in opposition to it, and it's the only silver lining to these fucking horrible things is when you see good people like her.
Let me read you a quote from one of the senators in Australia who had some interesting ideas. Speaking following reports of multiple shootings at 2 mosques in New Zealand earlier today, Senator Fraser Anning has responded with strong condemnation. Good on him, you think instantly.
Well, standard, mate. Yeah, I'm not expecting much else.
I'm utterly opposed to any form of violence within our community. Well done so far. And I totally condemn the actions of the gunman, he said. Brilliant, you've condemned
End of story, really.
Stop that. Just move on.
Is that the end?
That's completely
nice job done.
That's job done. That's the end of the statement there.
Pat on the
Good
back.
job, Fraser Anning. However, he goes on to say,
however does not come into this at any fucking point.
It's the same as, when someone comes to apologise and they go, I am sorry. However, whilst this kind of violent vigilanteism. It's interesting to call it vigilanteism.
This is not vigilanteism at all. You're not running down the street catching a robber. You're going in and shooting innocent people to death.
What it highlights is the growing fear within our community, both in Australia and New Zealand, of the increasing Muslim presence. As always,
the growing fear should be from that cunt who's shooting people. The fact that it's harder to get a Ferrari than it is to get a killing machine, it's just wrong, isn't it? I mean, why are Ferraris expensive when they're just fun? And killing machines
cheap and easy to acquire.
Do you know what I mean? It should be the other way around, in my opinion. I want a Ferrari, and I want people to not be able to afford things that can kill me.
Absolutely.
Can we just... So this guy we're about to watch is the guy who gave that quote that you've
just said this. Right. Now, he went on to give a much longer quote, which was just more, as he calls it, nonsense. I don't condone what happens in this video, Brian, but it's mildly entertaining. By the way, could this guy look any more Australian?
I'm shocked that Statman Dave's just over his shoulder there. This is mad.
What I said was that a terribly unfortunate thing, a tragedy, but... it's going to be eventually accepted or expected that these sort of things happen.
Unbelievable that these are coming out of this man's mouth.
This man.
This guy is mental. You elected him, Queensland.
When people are getting attacked in their own...
Hey, son!
Slaps him back. And then watch, right? What? So this kid is then put into a headlock by basically this guy's cronies, and he wasn't allowed up. Basically, 6 men went on top of this kid.
I'm not condoning what the kid did, although I understand.
Do you want to watch it just one more time?
Go on then.
What I love it most of all is the kid does this. Okay. Bang!
These sort of things happen.
Statman Dave's thinking.
When people are getting attacked in their own...
The kid didn't give a fuck though, did he, when he hit him?
Didn't give a fuck.
Whatever.
This senator is what we want to call a cunt.
Once again, thoughts go out to the families. It's awful, and we just hope it doesn't happen anymore. Not the only person arrested lately. Mr. Conor McGregor.
Did he?
Arrested again. Fuck me. So a guy was reportedly sort of harassing Conor McGregor outside of a nightclub at 5 a.m, videoing him.
Bad idea.
And he's just like, I don't fucking need this shit right now. You know, takes the phone off him and smashes the phone up. That sounds like a gunshot though.
Wow.
Yeah. The guy, shockingly, is suing Conor McGregor.
What for?
So what happened was we see McGregor in the club and it was all cool, whatnot. And then on the way out, we were just waiting for our vehicle from the valet. So we were just waiting for our vehicle to pick it up. And then as soon as we go pick it up, I see Conor McGregor. So I'm there, I try to take out my little phone.
You can tell when someone's lying when they add extra words into a sentence. I was trying to take up my little phone. Yeah.
As if that makes it any less harassing.
And as soon as I bring out my phone, McGregor's there. Like, he came to shake my hand. And as soon as he come shake my hand, he pulled me in and he grabbed my phone and started smashing it, and all his security guards literally surrounding me.
He's one of these guys who probably hangs around nightclubs and places like that to get footage of celebrities to use it against them. McGregor seeing that, smashed the phone up. I'll be honest, I'm a bit annoyed at McGregor. The fact that he's had more arrests than fight wins in the last 3 years speaks volumes about the state that his career's in right now. You're in the prime of your career right now and you're piss farting around in nightclubs 24/7, and if that's what you want to do, fine, retire. But don't string the fans along in that we're hoping that one day he's going to get in and put on a vintage McGregor performance again. I'm not asking him to win, but to just go in there and be the old Conor McGregor and fucking go after someone and give it all. When I see him doing all this shit and the suits and the nights out and the clubbing and all that, I'm like, yeah, have fun, whatever, but I just kind of look at him more of a celebrity now than a UFC fighter.
I'm also bored of people targeting big celebrities.
Yeah, that's pathetic.
Yeah. James Charles showing that if anyone puts makeup on their face regularly enough, you will have that kind of skin. Do you know makeup skin?
What's a makeup skin?
Just that sort, like that.
Shiny
sort of. Do you know what I mean?
This guy looks after himself. He needs to help me out with my beauty regime. This guy. Thank you.
Brian, I want to see you go through a transformation.
Hi sisters! James Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you guys can see today, I'm joined with a very, very beautiful sister special guest.
Nikita Dragon.
That's a man.
That's not a dragon. That is a drag queen, as they call them.
He's got a dick and balls.
Okay.
Why XY chromosome?
We are getting into...
Are we saying XY chromosome here?
No, we're not saying XY chromosome. We're getting into an
Is that an
uncomfortable...
XY or is that an XX? That's what I'm asking.
I like the band XX.
Plastique is joining us live right here from season 11 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Literally so beyond beautiful, so gorgeous, a legendary drag queen.
So drag queen means you're a man who dresses up as a woman, though?
Yeah,
That's not transgender. So I am right in saying it's a man. I literally don't know who the fuck I'm talking about here. Don't tell me to do my research, right? Fuck off.
No, I'm not watching RuPaul's Drag Race before we do one short piece,
I've got to get this right. I've got to watch an hour of RuPaul.
If a woman walks in a room and you went, you look beautiful, radiant, fantastic, amazing, they go, have I got something on my face? Or are you being sarcastic? But when a drag queen walks into the room, people go, amazing, fantastic, keep walking, they're so amazing, incredible. If my girlfriend walks into a room in a pair of heels, the first time I go, oh, you look amazing, that's beautiful, I don't then keep going, go, keep walking,
One,
keep walking.
2, 3, 4, 5.
You look fierce. Fuck it, you look fierce. Be genuine with these people. But she looks beautiful, right? That's a really pretty face.
I know the purpose of the video is so that they look amazing, like they have to be overly done up. That's why you can always tell it isn't an actual woman, though, because what I want to see, James Charles, throwing down the fucking gauntlet here, son. I want to see you do one of these up to make them look sort of casual, because I think it'd be more believable, because I don't see women ever dress up like that. I've never taken a woman out in my life looking like that.
Really?
Ever.
I want you to put on a weave one day. I just want to see how you'd look.
Braveheart. That's what I look like. I look like I'm going to battle.
Oh, Brian, slay! You know what I mean? Yeah. And you're just there going, and everyone, and the rest of them are going,
bro.
Yeah.
Boom.
And the rest of them are going, how does he flex his tits like that? That's fucking incredible. Oh my God. Slay, Brian, slay. Keep slaying. Slay. Oh, yes. In order to appear in this society like this, at one point took incredible bravery from some people.
Well, fair play, but 21 minutes doesn't take that long either. That's what I'm wondering, how real women take hours to get ready. These motherfuckers, 20 minutes. You lot have got some explaining to do.
They've sped up a lot of this. Even this bit sped up. Look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
sorry,
take that back, you bitch.
Sorry. I have to be honest.
You would.
I know they're men, but they look better than some women I've shagged. I'm not saying I'd shag them, because obviously they probably wouldn't want nothing to do with me.
Exactly, but then
we're not going there.
At the same time, for you said this the other day, and you said it over lunch. A hole's a hole is what you said to me.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you said I'll shove it anywhere.
No,
And then you looked me dead in the eye and said these
private
words.
conversation. If she was a woman, if she was an actual woman on the right, I probably would.
Full drag transformation with plastic tiara, all complete. Oh my god, you guys. This is literally my favorite transformation I've ever had on. I literally am a woman right now.
You're not literally
Stop.
a woman. No, but you've got a penis. Do you know what I mean?
Why does it trigger people so much when
But
someone says, I am a woman?
Well, you need somewhere for a fetus to gestate. You know what I mean? If you want to be a woman, you need... can't keep it in a bag. Credit to them. They look fantastic.
It's credit to them.
Maybe James Charles would do us up one day.
Well, there's an offer.
So to speak.
Right.
To be honest with you, for the amount of fucking views he gets, I've always thought I was prettier than what people gave me credit for, and it'd be good to finally prove you lot wrong. You know, people see the beard, they say, sure, he's a handsome man, pretty kind of man, but I could be pretty anyway.
Yeah.
I could do it all. Ninja got paid £1 million or dollars, whatever,
By Dr. Evil.
by Apex Legends to play their game on a live stream, on a brand deal. So yeah, Ninja got offered £1 million to play this. How mental is that? Just to play a game.
That's amazing.
All I'm saying is people need to stop giving these YouTubers too much fucking money.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Anyone out there watching this video, never approach us with a brand deal. I'll be absolutely clear. I'll tell you to fuck off if you ever try and give us money.
We're not sellouts like the rest of them.
No.
Does your gaming community mean nothing to you, Ninja?
Yeah.
I used to respect you.
I used to respect you before you started drinking drinks and having a good time.
I'm drinking the EA Kool-Aid. Oh, give me all your money. Pathetic.
Oh, I'm getting more views again. Now I'm playing the cool game.
Everyone come play what I want to play.
Yeah.
You fucking zombies. Oh, if Ninja jumped off a bridge, would you do that, would you? You fucking idiots.
In a game? Yeah? Digitally? Would you digitally jump off a bridge if he did digitally, would you? Would you shoot other people and try and get number 1 in Fortnite, would you?
Seeing this little guy on Twitter, I loved him. And I think you're going to love him too.
You know, something I've always had to deal with my entire life is people feeling unnecessarily sorry for me. Just because I'm in a wheelchair. I didn't get a choice. This was just the way life decided to fuck me. So, instead of bitching and complaining, I bent over, spread my cheeks, and said, go ahead, have a good time. I am. Genuinely, I'm happy. You know? If anything, I feel sorry for you guys. The able-bodied people. I don't have to worry about that. I can eat whatever the fuck I want. I can do whatever the fuck I want to my body, and it's not changing. My body's already fucked, alright? And you guys have to work out every day? Wake up at the ass crack of dawn to go running? Ugh. Fuck that. I feel sorry for you guys.
Good logic. I like him. I like his message.
Took what heuld been dealt in life and just spun it and just thought, fuck it, I'm just going to roll with it.
You never a lot of people never question those things, you know, the fact that they go to the gym and that kind of stuff. They don't and he's got another perspective. It's a good, healthy outside perspective
I think
those things.
The point to learn from that is we've all got shit to deal with. Stop fucking moaning about it and just get on. Make the best of what you've got. And I like that attitude.
I like when he said, I spread my ass cheeks.
When
and
he
started
said that, I burst
I thought it was very funny. It was very good. Yeah.
Go on, have a good time.
I do appreciate when he said that. That was good. You made my day, Crip Daddy.
Yeah, big up, son. We know boxers aren't always the brightest guys in society. God, I love them, but it's true. And Amir Khan here sort of further demonstrates that when he explains Bruce Jenner becoming, what's her name again? Caitlyn Jenner.
What's her name again? You were shouting XY at the other ones.
No, but that's the thing is because I know for a fact what Caitlyn Jenner's trying to do.
Right.
I didn't know about the other two.
Right.
Which, I mean, to be honest with you, they're just drag, aren't they?
Just excuse
different,
me. Yeah.
Different.
First of all, I want to apologise, you know what I mean, because I didn't mean to call Caitlyn Bruce. That was an accident. You know, I've been watching him from the Olympics when he won the gold medal. He was he was a hero, and obviously I'm a fan. So obviously I remember him as Bruce. You know, I went over, shook Caitlyn's hand and said, "Hey, how's it going, Bruce?" By accident.
This man's doing verbal fucking twister right now.
He's had a lot of punches. God bless him.
He's, I feel, confused himself more than he's confused anyone else, and I imagine Caitlyn gets that quite a lot.
He's a bit punchy now. God bless him.
Yeah, I imagine Caitlyn gets that a lot, where someone goes, "Brute, Caitlyn, good to see you.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dad.
Fuck.
Just call him Dad.
You just call him Daddy. I get the feeling that you and Silvio Berlusconi have a lot in common. However, have you ever murdered a Moroccan-born model?
Can you explain who Berlusconi is to people who don't know?
Because some people won't know. Berlusconi used to be, I think, the Prime Minister of Italy.
And he owned a football club, didn't he?
He owned a football club, AC Milan.
He's known to be a bit of a bad dude.
He's also known to be a pretty extravagant and wild dude, and he's
Italian.
Allegedly, he used to have bunga bunga parties, which are allegedly massive alleged sex parties, allegedly.
Orgy.
Yeah. However, someone who's being basically a witness in one of the cases against him has mysteriously died in hospital with radioactive poisoning.
Whoa.
Normally it's only the Russians
Is that
do
woman
this.
there?
Yeah, that's her.
She's pretty as well.
Right, you feel sorry for her because she's more pretty.
She was due to give evidence.
Yeah. So she was due to give evidence against Silvio Berlusconi, miraculously.
She told her brother and her lawyer that she'd been poisoned. He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
This is really
What
bad.
a shit.
Well,
I know you get a bit upset.
Beautiful women dying is the worst kind of death.
Right. Gambino crime family, not Childish Gambino.
No.
Boss Frank Cali shot dead outside Staten Island home.
So-
Well, who the fucking thought it, Brian?
So the Gambino crime family, to me, was just like an old thing that was in the movies. But I kind of thought that sort of stuff didn't happen anymore. So that's why I was sort of fascinated by it.
Apex Legends got in touch. I don't want your fucking money. Give it to Ninja.
He was 53, shot several times, and run over. The first mob boss to be slain in New York City since John Gotti ordered the murder of then Gambino boss Paul Castellano. So, yeah.
The mob hit comes as New York has experienced a resurgence in mob activity in recent months. I didn't know that.
Cali was a quiet, real old school boss. He was I'm the boss of this family.
He was the boss of
I'm
the
the
family,
boss of this
huh?
family.
Yeah. Get him a nice caprese salad, huh?
I shouldn't have to come to you,
Yeah.
hat in my hand, asking you to provide for this family and do your job.
Buffalo mozzarella. Whose dad is this? Baffled police confront dominatrix dragging man on chain around busy Waterloo station as stunned onlookers share snaps online.
Watch the full video.
I don't want to.
Watch the full video.
Right, I'm gonna go. Oh my.
The police are asking what the fuck is going on because she's got a man by a fucking chain around his neck.
That's also not technically illegal.
Well, it isn't, and that's
No.
what they couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Sort of taking your kids out for the day, and you're like, oh, we'll just go for a little stroll around London. You're just literally watching quite a tall, thick black woman with this silly old man and
Quite a thick, silly white guy.
on his knees,
Yeah.
being dragged around by a chain.
This man's getting his rocks off after this
he
shit.
is loving
this.
that.
He's going to be coming to this article.
Oh, no, 100%.
Yeah. Do you remember that time when you were out in public? Oh yeah, Gary.
And look at her smiling. Out on probation for Miss Fox.
Fucking hell.
Her business is going to go through the fucking roof.
Through
right
it,
now.
all the way through it. Public
Public-
Walk 2. There was a Public Walk 1, but it was in a less popular station, probably a
that she's-
Cannon Street.
The
or
fact
something
that
like
she's recording it in such a way is amazing to me.
It's so we can watch it back.
will.
Miss Fox, you're welcome on the podcast anytime.
Can I just say,
that would make a great podcast
will-
guest. She'd be a good podcast
You
guest.
have a point.
Yeah.
You have a point.
However, I'd be worried that she would sort of boss the conversation and we'd be sort of going,
Yeah, we already had Danny do that to us.
by the end of it, she's got a chain around your neck. She's walking you on your hands and knees. with
I
sort
don't know
of
if I'd
a
want
semi swinging
yeah,
between your
I
legs.
don't know if I'd want that, but then maybe I would. Who knows?
Who knows? There's only one way to find out, Brian. With your balls
She
between you.
she referred to it as a public bitch walk.
What's society come to when this is getting millions of views, Brian?
Killing my boyfriend with cheese. This is-
Yeah, yeah. My God, look at the dog. Oh my God.
She's sort of already killing
him.
him with cheese and other foodages.
You know your life's at a real low when your dog's using you as a pillow. When I see people like that, I don't think, disgusting, I hate you. I
Are
think,
you sure?
Yeah. I think I want to try and get you help.
Because you know what I think? I just wonder how much they sweat and things like that. Little things.
Yeah.
The little things.
The details.
You know how the belly rolls over and sits on top of the pelvis?
feel it's sick,
Would
man.
there be a lot of like BO in between those cracks?
I don't know,
That's
Brian.
what I wonder.
This is what I call a close call.
Oh God, these fuck me up, these sort of shits.
Ready? Here. He's still walking. Keep walking, old man. Oh my God. This man dodged death by just a couple of seconds. Suppose all of us feel lucky today that we've dodged death.
If you're ever walking under scaffolding or buildings and stuff like that, this is probably why you should cross the road and shit like that. Yeah?
Here's the thing. That was actually just a gust of wind on a normal wall.
Really?
Yeah. So what we really should be saying is Theresa May. Really?
Can you do something about the wind, you silly old woman?
Down the wind, up the money.
Like I said earlier,
Right.
Ferraris, not guns.
Yeah. Now, Brian, I know that you're well into sort of pulling women, yeah? Is that what you like to do?
Where are you going with this?
Just shut up and answer.
I'm not answering shit until you tell me where the fuck you're going to manipulate my words.
This guy is going to show you a new technique to get women. Can I just say I was being ironic? He's not. He's going to show you the opposite of a technique.
International Women's Day, so this ice cream is for all those beautiful ladies out there.
It's the... Yeah, chop it up.
Ice cream makes you sexy, guys.
Quite literally doesn't. It'll make you fat if you eat too much of it.
This is one of the biggest cunts I've ever seen in my life. But I want to keep hating him and watching him at the same time.
Well, if people do have sex with you, you're lucky.
Well, yeah, he makes ice cream for a fucking living.
Yeah.
No offense.
Whoa, whoa.
No.
Whoa, you've crossed a line there, Brian.
sorry.
People who make ice cream are good people. This guy is making pan and ice. It's the eye contact. Wait for the eye contact. Here's tip number 1 for you, Brian. Watch a master at work. Oh, yeah. To be absolutely clear, he's doing like a Chippendale does when they, when they do those.
Ice cream makes you sexy, guys.
I hate him. I fucking hate him. I hate him.
What are you smiling for?
I want him to die.
No, I don't want him to die.
Burst into flames, you cunt. I've never seen someone love themselves that much doing customer services.
Yeah.
I worked on tills before. I fucking hated my life. I hated it like any other self-respecting person does when they do that job.
Imagine him at Asda.
We've all been there. No, I was there. I worked at Morrison's and shit like that. When I was scanning sort of vegetables and groceries through the fucking till for your middle-aged women getting the shopping, I didn't go... So
what are you doing tonight? You're gonna go home and have a little beep? Oh yeah, absolutely fantastic.
No, I definitely at no point did I say detergent makes you sexy. No, I didn't fucking do that.
Cabbage makes you sexy, guys.
What? Absolute cunt.
Mia Khalifa's engaged. I know you're gonna be happy.
Well done, son. You wifed up the slut.
Whoa, hold on there. She was only a porn star for 3 months, Brian. Now, Brian, I have a video to show you. Do you know in the mid to late 80s, early 90s, early 2000s, there was a restaurant called Hooters?
Is that not a thing anymore? Because I was kind of hoping when we went to America we could go there. For those who don't know, Hooters, the girls, they don't wear a lot when they're serving you. And they've all got like big tits.
Hooters Air puts the fun back into flying. Hooters girls on every flight. Hooters had an airline?
Hooters had an airline, Brian. It was $129 to fly one way, $129 to fly back.
If one of these girls flying the plane, that would be my first worry. Like, how strict is the policy? Yeah.
Here's the thing that I think would disappoint most people is when you then got on the flight, it was a normal flight with just 2 Hooters girls on it.
Seats with extra legroom.
Look at that kid's face. Look at him.
He's in his best life.
He's literally like, what is going on? Can I just say as well, how many wives out there will be comfortable? They go, where are you flying to today, honey? Going off to Charlotte, off to a little conference down there in Charlotte. What are you flying on? Hooters Air. See you later, honey. Sorry, I thought you said Hooters Air there, honey. Yeah, I gotta get down the airport. See you soon. These men are going away to Hooters and etc., etc., just looking at women's boobs. Do you feel comfortable with that?
Yeah. When men are on aeroplanes, it doesn't matter what the women are wearing. The men, if the women are good looking, they're going to get checked out anyway. So they might as well dress like that.
Have you ever heard stories of Wilt Chamberlain? You know, the basketball player. I was reading excerpts from his autobiography earlier this week. Not in a toilet, just in his seat. Instead of stopping her, he just went, "Can I get a blanket, please?" And just put the blanket over her. That's Wilt Chamberlain for you, everyone.
I genuinely will never forget on the flight, I think either to or from Italy, there was a woman when we did the ultimate football holiday.
That you really...
Huge arse. She was so fit.
Right. Blue Van Man. Here we go.
Oh, there he is.
Here he is. Now, number one thing we need to note here, he is a Leicester City fan.
People have been saying they want him on the kickoff.
I quite like him on the kickoff.
Right, I'm going to...
Doesn't even cut the start out there. He just...
But to be fair, he's got the same intro as Will, hasn't he? Right.
Right.
I'm going to start repeating myself and stuff now because I just do. I repeat myself. You know what I mean? It's just like I keep repeating myself. And I repeat myself that much sometimes. I just don't even know if I've said it the first time, but I just repeat it. And just so that people actually know I've said it, so I'm repeating myself.
6.
So I've got this tendency to repeat myself.
7.
He loves a
I
good
can
joke.
see that this repeating thing's coming out on these videos because sometimes I watch back. I saw these lads the other day at Asda. You've probably seen this video because I'm repeating myself.
9.
You said
repeat myself 9 times.
Yeah, I know. I love his little
9
jokes.
times.
His little jokes like that, great.
Summer's coming. It's the end of February, right? We've had some real nice hot weather. And you've got people walking around in shorts. I went to the bloody Leicester game last night and these blokes walking around in shorts. It's February. My mother, God rest her soul, used to say, don't cast a clout out till May's out. What's a clout?
Sort of social media when you got a lot of followers and numbers is clout, yeah. Your mother was very far ahead of her time.
She was shouting clout gang
Yeah,
in the nursing home.
In the nursing home. Oh, we've got a little clout gang over here, haven't we? I suppose we deserve more puddings. We're part of clout gang.
I always thought a clout was a clap round the back of the head when you'd like been putting stuff in the video recorder. Video recorders. Might be a lot of you out there going, what the bloody hell's a video recorder? And it's like a DVD player. Some of you might even be saying, what's a DVD player?
Doesn't explain it, just moves on. What's a DVD?
What's a video recorder? Well, it's like a DVD player. What's a DVD player? Well,
so it's Strachan Scottish Dairy Ice Cream Honeycomb, made with the finest ingredients. Once again, a company only using the finest ingredients. They never, ever...
Remember when Chris Sherritt used to do that? Never, ever.
I think that's probably was most of the ice cream I have with honeycomb flavour has got honeycomb in it. And there's no honeycomb in it.
He keeps flicking also between honeycomb and honeycomb, and that really gets to me.
You can taste it.
The honeycomb's coming through now. It's coming through now.
Taste. It's not an overpowering taste. It's not an overpowering taste.
It's amazing.
But it is there.
Is it comb or comb?
Hold on.
Oh.
Get the glasses back.
Oh, no, it's there.
I don't even know if that was a human noise.
That was quite sexual.
Yeah. Please do go and subscribe to Blue Van Man. He is a Blue Van Man.
Apparently, we've all been using tin openers wrong.
I've had to go back onto my phone to do this because the memory card on my tablet's full. I've not worked out how to delete it. You would have thought just pressing delete would delete stuff, but no, it hasn't. Somehow I've got to do something else. So I can't be arsed at the moment. I've got other things to do.
You've got other things to worry about. How the fuck do you work a tin opener?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'll start with a tin opener, then I'll work out how to use the fucking thing I record my videos
It's
on.
like man working out fire.
What people do is to get the tin opener and they put it at the side of the tin and turn the handle. Well, no. We should be putting the tin opener on the top and turning it that way. I don't know how true this is. So anyway, it just came to me the other night.
I imagine him and his wife laying in bed, and he just sits dead up and just goes, "Oh, fucking hell!"
No, he goes. He's laying there. Frank, go to sleep. Well, yeah, he's tossing and turning. He's like, I can't sleep. And she's like, what's wrong? He's like, the tin openers. And that was it.
We've been using them wrong.
Anyway, one tin opener, one tin of tomatoes. A tin opener that used to be my grandmother's. Granny Gert. She was about 95, I think. I don't know. She got that many years. It's untrue. How the hell she made it that far, I do not know.
What a mysterious little woman. I want to know more about this woman. We have to get him on as a podcast guest. I feel like he'd be amazing. He'd be amazing on the kickoff.
I just can't believe that we've clicked on a tin opener and we're getting info about his fucking dead
Grandma.
granny.
My grandma always had a good quality tin opener. So when she passed away, I had it.
I love the fact that there was a bit of a squabble over the inheritance.
Yeah.
And all the other kids are like, how much did she have banked? 100 grand. Yeah. We'll split that between the four of us.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, you keep your 25 grand. Just want the tin opener.
But apparently you get the tin opener and instead of putting it at the side, like normal folks do, you get the tin opener and you put it on the top, like so, and squeeze. And it has taken a bite. So now you just turn it, and turn it, and turn it, and turn it. And guess what, folks? You turn it, and turn it, until it's done. Perhaps we all have been using the tin opener the wrong way.
Amazing. I think we leave it at that. I could watch this guy all day. He is a phenomenon on YouTube. Blue Van Man. Wow, what a guy.
I want him to be on the kickoff.
We'll work on it. Been a great show. I enjoyed it. I mean, obviously we had a sad start to it, but hopefully you've enjoyed the show. And
I hope people took this week in the right tone. It's very difficult to shift between very sad news
we like
that
to have a
and-
laugh. We do feel like it's important to mark everything that's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even when we don't really want to bring the mood down, you got to cover the stuff that people want to know about.
Our thoughts are with obviously anyone who is affected by that, and I hope you guys are okay.
This is it. Don't forget to like the video if you have enjoyed it. We're on iTunes and Spotify. Spotify are actually using us to advertise Spotify. It's a subscription service. We're not seeing any of the money out of it. Go figure. Spotify, show us the money, bitch. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. See you later.